Hello everyone, this is Aman Wilson from the Nikon India technical team, and today I am at the Sultanpur Bird Sanctuary chasing a world-renowned wildlife photographer, Miss Rathika Ramasamy. Hello ma'am, how are you?
Hi Aman, I'm fine. How are you?
Good ma'am, good.
Yeah, nice meeting you.
Same here ma'am. Ma'am, how did photography happen to you?
Photography happened when I was in 10th standard. My father gifted me first camera. So you can say it's a childhood hobby.
Right.
From school to college, usually I always carry film with loaded with film camera. Those days there is no selfie, but I used to take my photograph whenever any function and all. I started as a travel photography. I love to traveling. Whenever I go places, I used to carry my camera just to capture the places to remain me as a memories. It started like that only. But the photography as a serious hobby, I got my first D70 2004.
Okay.
After getting digital camera D70, the interest and taking photographs also it's a multifolded. Before we had to wait for developing and all, it took some time. But with the digital camera, as soon as I can see the result, it was really a magic box for me. And I was shifted from Chennai to I came to Delhi. And Delhi, you know, the place with monuments and nature parks, surrounding nature parks.
Yes.
And it's a good place to try your photography. It started like that only.
Instead of choosing any other genre in photography, why did you choose wildlife?
Actually, why I did choose wildlife, when I started around 2004, I visited Bharatpur first time with my camera and kit lens. You can say I just fell in love with the birds first seeing there. As soon as I come back, I got my tele lens and still now there is no looking back. Why wildlife means, this question I was asked many times. Why wildlife? I specialize in birds also. Actually, tiger, the big cats have been photographed by so many people. But Indian fauna and flora, those times when I started, yet to see the beautiful birds. So I thought I fell in love with birds. So I specialize in bird photography. Why means actually each shoot is different. We have 1,300 plus species of birds. So each shoot is different. Every park when I am going any shooting and all, it's like I love nature.
Right.
Nature is very inspiring. Photography is one thing, but to be in the nature, going to forest, seeing the places, beautiful landscape, I really like. You can say it's like a magnetic. Once you go there, you want to go again and again.
Right.
Okay, to be in the nature. Photography is a plus, as a bonus I am taking, coming back, memorable images also. I specialize in birds, I love in birds. My favorite place to shoot birds or any for animals, I can say two places.
Okay.
Corbett National Park is one of my favorite place.
Wow.
You can shoot birds, elephants, animals, and even landscape also. The forest is so beautiful.
Right.
And one more other place, Bharatpur Bird Sanctuary.
Okay.
I can go any time. Throughout the year, even winter, you can see migratory ducks.
Right.
And summer also you can see the local resident birds. So throughout the year, whenever I go, you can shoot. Okay. And the lighting is also very good. The background is also very good for the photography. So one of my very frequented place, you can say Bharatpur Bird Sanctuary.
Okay.
And I love Corbett also.
Okay.
Yeah.
So ma'am, before going for any shoots, is there any background checks or research which you do? Or and how important is it or is it not?
Definitely. Even if you are going for local shoot also, going for new places also, the preparation, we say, preparation is very important. You can't randomly, I can't just go. Actually in wildlife photography, for tiger shoot and big animals, big parks, the booking or the getting permission and all, 3 months before we have to apply.
Yes.
If you want to do some special shooting, you have to write to the field director. It took 3-4 months. The preparation, real preparation starts 3 months before. For bird photography, if I am going new places, for example, North India, Arunachal Pradesh, anything, Though here the pieces will be different. So I have to know how many species, what are the birds I am going to shoot.
Okay.
I need good local guide also.
Alright.
So I have to book first the local guide who is aware of the local bird species. That's very important. Actually, before going also, the weather is very important. Which season best season for the photography, and is it rainy season or summer or winter?
Right.
Because for the species also, rainy season you will be getting different photograph, and summer you will be getting different photograph.
Okay.
So these are so preparation is very important. Actually, as soon as I decide where I am going, I book first my guide, and I plan which lens I am going to carry. That's also very important, because sometimes we have to walk.
Okay.
Some places can't go. You have to carry your equipment. No one will be available. So those time I have to decide which camera I am going to, which lens I am going to take.
All right.
So preparation is very important. Even if it's local place also, nearby place also, it took lot of time. You have to collect as much as information.
Okay.
About, and species also. For example, tiger, elephant. I have to read the animals also, so that I how the animal behave. Photography documenting is fine, but if I want to take some special accent shots, I have to know the body language of the species I'm going to shoot. So the preparation, even reading and researching is also very important. It helps to come back with good photographs.
Okay. So research plays a very vital
important
role.
Vital role.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. If I have to ask you one camera, one lens which you don't leave your house without, what would that be?
That would be without doubt my D4S and 80-400 mm. The latest 80-400 mm.
Okay.
Because why 80-400 mm I can shoot with mammals, animals also. If I use 1.4 I can shoot birds also.
Okay.
So that's a must. If I'm giving choice, I'm going for trek, I can't carry my 800 mm. So that time I usually 80-400 1.4 teleconverter. It works very well. I can cover mammals also and for birds also.
Ma'am, you've been associated with Nikon for quite some time now. How's the journey been so far?
Not quite some time. When I started a serious photography from 2003, you can say 2004, I'm a hardcore Nikon user.
Okay.
I started with my D70 with and kit lens, 70-55 mm kit lens. Then I upgraded D2X. D70 is very good lens for as a starter, as a hobby. When I started, it's very good.
Okay.
Then I realized I need some pro camera, because I got on a good assignment for Varanasi shoot. I upgraded D2X. Then the shoot was I had to shoot from the boat.
Okay.
So I need 70-200 mm because it's a VR lens, 2.8 also. And the Varanasi, the light will be low light and RT shoots and all. So 70-200 I upgraded. That's one of my favorite lens. Still I'm using it. Next D3 came, the full frame with high ISO.
Right.
For wildlife photography, most of the action happens early morning and evening. So I need good ISO performance camera.
Right.
So there is always two choice, whether D2X body, because we need focal length.
Absolutely.
For wildlife.
Right.
The subjects will be always for. So there is always doubt whether go for D2X body or full frame body. But my choice, I decided I want full frame body because ISO, good performance of ISO. I upgraded D4 also. D4 is very best, still my second body. And I upgraded next D4S. It's the best for high ISO performance, because without D4S, I couldn't imagine most of my some memorable images.
Right.
Because tiger and all, no, only evening 6:30 they will give good sighting.
Yeah.
So I need good ISO for the good camera body. So I use mostly now full frame body.
Okay.
Full frame body. I really like it. And lenses, I bought 80-400, the old lens.
Okay.
When I started wildlife photography, it's very good. Of course, it's a AF lens, but for me, VR is very good. Most of my shots, those time I used to I take 80-400. I go for Vokla Bat Sensory. For handheld, it's very good. Then again, 600 mm VR lens came.
Okay.
For birding, it's very important.
Okay.
So I upgraded 600 mm. After that, of course, the focal length is it's never enough. For us, we need more and more. Even 800 mm is also not enough. So Nikon come out with 800 mm.
Yes, ma'am.
So I upgrade to 800 mm. Now I am using with 1.4 teleconverter. So for Nikon, the customer care, if any problem, anything, they are very good. I am an NPS member and I am really very supportive to you. Anything, if I am shooting any, suddenly I want to clean anything, no, first preference, they are the best.
Wow,
it's a part of course, equipment is very important as a wildlife photography, yes. Any genre of photography. My journey with Nikon is, I like Nikon colors. For nature photography, Nikon camera ka contrast and saturation, I really love.
Okay.
So it was very good going on.
That's nice to know.
Life partner बन गया Nikon भी मेरा photography के साथ. I really like it.
Okay.
It's good.
Ma'am, you have a huge fan following. So what would your advice be for the upcoming amateur photographers?
My advice would be if anyone is starting nature photography or doing nature photography, the first thing is know your subject very well.
Okay.
And be strong on the technical part. Whether you sit at home, in the field, in the wildlife photography, in the field there is no second chance. Because most of the action happen very fast, nanosecond fast. Your technical knowledge would be, everything will be at fingertips.
Right.
Because if you are using camera, without you are taking your eye from your viewfinder, you have to take photograph.
Absolutely.
So the technical knowledge is very must. You have to sit read our camera manual, everything, because there is no thing I can't change. There is no second chance to take photograph. So be thorough with your technical knowledge and know your subject very well. And while doing photography, wildlife photography, please follow ethics of wildlife photography. Respect your subject.
Okay.
Definitely you will come back with your good photographs. This is my advice to the upcoming photographers.
So, ma'am, thank you for this valuable time which you've given us today, and thank you for these wonderful tips and tricks which you've shared with us. And I'm sure all our viewers out there would love to hear them.
It's my pleasure, Raman, and thank you for interviewing me also.
Thank you.
Nice to meet everyone. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.